right, to the third power. Here we go. So this video is going to be a tutorial on how to use Google Earth as a way to show locations, right? It could be anything. It could be places. It could be mountain ranges. It could be rivers. It could be anything. And this can be used for any subject, right? ELA, social studies, science, math, right? Because you could always have important places and dates, right, via those subjects, right? Um, and you can show Shakespeare where he did his plays. It could be any. It doesn't have to be just social studies and geography. Okay. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how Google Earth can be used to show these things, show these places. What we had previously was Google Earth Tour Builder. They got rid of that, so this is the new way to go. So first things first, click in your browser, click earth.google.com. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to go to that website, all right, and you're going to get this, okay? Now, the first thing you should do, all right, is figure out what you're going to show the viewer, okay? So I'm going to do a simple little project that shows NFA Main and South Middle School. So the first thing I'm going to do is click in the search bar, and I'm going to type in Newburgh Free Academy, right? I already have it, so I'll just do it again. Right? Main campus. Now, once you do that, okay, it's going to show you main campus here. Okay. After you get the main campus here, what you're going to do now is you're going to hit projects, create project in Google Earth, new feature, add place mark. So here we go. I'm going to select this as my place mark, and I'm going to title it NFA Main. Okay. And I'm actually going to rename that later. It's not a big deal, okay? Then I'm going to hit save, okay? So this is my first stop in my journey. And I can go up here and I can click NFA Main / South Middle School, right? All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the location that I just created, okay? And I'm going to hit the edit feature button. And I'm going to scroll down here, right? So here it says set view manually. Make sure that is up. Because what you're going to do is you're going to customize this to set the view how you want it to be. It could be anything you want. It could be street view, right? You could do it like this, right? Decide this is going to be your view. Or you could not do street view. You could do overhead view, right? You could do 3D view, which is pretty cool, right? Whatever you're going to have your location shown and whatever you want to show the viewer, you're going to get into the view you want by either doing street view. You could do a regular 2D or 3D like I have it now. I like this one. It's pretty cool. And then you're going to go ahead and click capture this view. So now this is the view that the people will see when you present your project. Okay. And here's another thing you could do. You can edit this slide per se, is what they call it. Anything you want, right? You can add text in it like this is NFA Main established. I have no idea when. Okay. I need to put that on. All right. And then what you can do is you could choose to have a small info box, large info box, no info box. You could choose to what kind of place mark you want and color. Like let's make it gold. Right. And then pretty much you could also add a picture. Right. So let's do a Google image search of NFA Main. Right. Let's add this. Okay. So now that I'm all set to go, all I have to do is hit. Make sure you hit this, all right, and fill out all this information. You could add more than one picture, and then just click the back button. Now when you hit present, it's going to look like this, right? You'll have your picture up here, you have your info right here, you have the view you want right here, okay? Now just hit the back button, and let's add another location, right? And notice how I have my place mark right there. So let's go ahead and search South Middle School, okay? Which is going to bring us, you could exit out of that over here, right? So this is South Middle School, okay? Let's go ahead over here, right? Projects, right? Make sure we have our first location. And then remember again, you hit this. That'll be your second location. Okay. And once you do that, you hit add to project. All right. And now we're going to add it to the project, NFA Main South Middle School. The place title is, we can name it anything we want. Let's just name it SMS. Okay. Now we press enter, and now we have 2 locations. Okay. So now that we have our SMS, we could go ahead and edit it. Now also, what you just saw me do where I searched in South Middle School, right? And I hit add to project, right? You could also go down here and hit add place mark. And you can select a different location to put a place mark. But it's already right here, so we don't have to do that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go back to our project, which is right here, okay? And notice how we have 2 locations. First one is NFA Main, second one is SMS, right? So that's our first location. Second one is SMS. Now again, let's change our view, right? Because I don't like this view. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go to here, hover over it, and then click edit, okay? I want to have a view of a street view, all right? Because that's pretty cool. All right, let's go right here. Okay, let's do this view right here. Again, you're going to hit capture this view. Okay, make sure that's viewed. All right, and then we could also change, remember, you can change the small, large, you can do whatever you want, change the color. Let's make it blue, purple, right? We hit our view here, and now let's add information, right? So sometimes there's already information added by Google, but we're going to replace it to make it our own. Let's add a picture. All right. And then let's just add, I don't know, whatever you want, this one. All right. So now we added our picture, we have the title, and we go SMS is where it is at. Right. And then again, obviously you can make it, you know, anything you want. You can add a, right? You can add a alignment right here. You can add a link, right? So you can link this to maybe a Wikipedia page about South Middle School. All right, it's highly editable. But basically, I just want to show you the basics, okay? And then what you're going to go ahead and do is, seeing as though it is auto-saved, you're going to hit back, okay? So now we have 2 locations. What we're going to go ahead and do is now press present, and here it is. If you notice, on the bottom left, it says table of contents, right? This is obviously your slideshow, right? We got our view and our picture. We hit the next one, okay? We got our view and we got our picture, okay? So this is pretty much your project, okay? So now let's go ahead and hit back. If you want to share this project with somebody, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to either go to right here, right, share this project. You can add co-collaborators, but really right down here, you're going to hit get link, you're going to hit copy link, and then you're going to share that. Or, right, seeing as though you hit copy, all you have to do is right click and hit paste, all right, and that'll put you there. But really what you're going to do is you're going to go to your Google Drive, because it is auto stored in a folder that is created for you called Google Earth. And here's my project right here. I'm just going to go ahead and open that up, okay? And what you're going to do is upload that to your Google Classroom, okay? So that is how you do a simple Google Earth project, okay? Any questions, contact me, Mr. Decker at NFA Main. Thank you. Have a great day.